the judgmental ability, the ability to judge others, and why it's deemed as a bad thing. It's deemed as a bad thing because people do not like to be um, misunderstood, and people people don't like when others try to reflect upon what they do in the manner that they do it. It's about how you approach it. If you approach in a manner that's of a negative connotation, not negative connotation, has a negative connotation towards it, and the person is emotional, they'll take it that way. But if you manage to confront the situation in a more positive manner, even if the emotions you feel inside is negative, um, you are able to allow the relationship to harmonize and flow more better for each individual that you interact with. That's why flow is important within every relationship you interact with. But here's the thing: over the past years of my life, I trusted so much that it it came back to me in a manner that I wasn't expecting. The trust that I gave to others will grow into better things and will serve me for better things. I won't let the distrust of others affect me, okay? Because you have to be wary with what you say. That's why you have to think before you speak. But emotions don't think. Emotions are rational. They're not of the rational mind. It's so rational. It's like, what the heck did this come from type stuff. And me being a person that's, I guess, a highly sensitive person through psychological standards, I can feel the emotions of others, and it sometimes gets overwhelming. And when it overwhelms me, I lash out. I lash out aggressively. I lash out with my dark side, the shadow side I like to hide. If I'm able to balance out the shadow side, balance out the dark side within me, keep it in a harmonic manner, and able to express the words not in a manner of aggression, but in a manner of, you misunderstood me, a lot of people will stop trying to place these judgments on others. That's the problem with people. People place, I wouldn't say that's the problem with people. I'm saying that's one of the problems. People will say they don't judge others, but still judge. It's okay to judge, but you don't have the gavel to determine who's guilty or not guilty in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You do not have the gavel to determine who's guilty or not guilty in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at me and see, what the hell? He look crazy. I'm wearing this Ayo hoodie. Shout out to my company, Ayo. You know what I'm saying? It has menace mode. But what would make me a menace? What would really make me a menace? You know what I'm saying? What did I do that made me a menace? That is the question. And then you be like, what is it that he did that made him a menace? Give it some time. Think. Oh, bing. He wore a shirt that said it. Now, bam. You now assume that I'm a menace. You assumed. Bam. That's your first mistake. Your perspective on me. I have an Android phone right now. I have an Android, first of all. Now I'm looking out. I look poor. But I might be the richest man you ever met in your life. And you would never know. Because I have an Android phone right now. Not an Apple. I got an old one too. So you'd be like, dang. This boy got an Android. He broke as hell. Dang. So just because I got an Android, I'm broke now? Okay. Throw me in the woods. Who's broke? Who's broke? You throw me in the woods, I live. I thrive. I'll thrive. But it's okay. I like living comfortably. What's wrong with living comfortably? Nothing. How is it wrong? The things I went through taught me this type of stuff. And that's all I have to say. Sure, you can judge others, but you shouldn't place the judgments and keep them in that place, because people change. People can change for the better. People always say people can never change for the better. Stop saying that shit. For real. Because people will change for the better. People can change for the better. You can teach old dogs new tricks. Or you're going to be like Old Yeller. You're going to be like Old Yeller if you don't learn stuff. Learning is beautiful. Learning increases the amount of things you can view. But here's the thing. People say ignorance is bliss. What makes ignorance bliss is because people like to ignore all the things that hurt them. What if you can look at the things that you hurt you? Like a spider. If a spider bit you, you're like, dang, why did the spider bite me? Nigga, you are like 5'6". That spider's an inch. He tiny. He trying to protect himself. He see you trying to touch him, you trying to do all that stuff. But then it's like, dang, maybe if I just let the spider in his habitat and not get bit by it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because spiders have all these webs and stuff. Make sure they know that's their home. But sometimes spider web silks are tiny, so you can't even see it for shit. But that's all I had to say for today. Judging others, I do it a lot, but I should be able to just keep it in my head and not just speak it out loud.